My name is Elena Carter. I live in Chicago and work as a senior marketing executive at a reputed advertising agency. I'm 30, independent, and had always kept love at a safe distance until he walked into my life. He was tall, had deep eyes that held secrets, and a voice as calm as a winter breeze. His name was Ayaan Malik, a 26-year-old Pakistani intern who had just joined our company. I remember the first day he walked into the office. All the girls noticed him, but for some reason, he only smiled at me. It wasn't arrogance, it was charm, natural and subtle. I tried not to notice him, but every meeting, every coffee break, every brief conversation started drawing me closer to him. One evening, after a company presentation, we ended up staying late. It was raining outside. Everyone had left. Ayaan offered to walk me to my car, but when we stepped outside, the rain was pouring like never before. "My apartment is close by," he said. "You can wait there until the rain slows down." But I shook my head, teasing, "Why don't we grab a drink instead? There's a hotel bar around the corner." He hesitated, then nodded. That one decision changed everything. The hotel was cozy, warm, and the bar nearly empty. We talked for hours. About his childhood in Lahore, my past in New York, our dreams, our heartbreaks. And then I said something I never thought I would. "Do you want to stay here tonight?" Ayaan's eyes locked with mine. No words, just a nod. We booked a room. As the door closed behind us, everything else faded. That night wasn't just about passion. It was about connection. Real, deep, and intense. His touch was gentle, his embrace protective. I never felt so alive. I wasn't afraid anymore. Of falling, of feeling, of loving. We fell asleep in each other's arms. But the next morning, as sunlight poured into the room and I turned to hold him again, he was gone. At first, I thought he went to grab coffee. But an hour passed. 2. No message. No call. I went to the front desk. "Did the gentleman with me leave?" I asked. The woman frowned. "Ma'am, you checked in alone." I froze. "No, we both checked in. There's no record of another guest. Just one name, Elena Carter." My hands trembled. I rushed to the security desk. They showed me CCTV footage. It was only me walking in. Alone. No Ayaan. No one. Back at the office, I stormed into HR. "Ayaan Malik, where is he?" They looked confused. "Who?" "The intern who joined last week." "There's no one by that name in our system," they said. I ran to the desk where he sat. Someone else had taken the spot. His things were gone. I checked our team photo from the recent presentation. He wasn't in it. I stared, heart pounding, at the blank space next to me. Had I imagined him? Was that night real? Weeks passed. Then, one afternoon, I received a small parcel at my office desk. No name. No return address. Inside was a photo. It was a picture of us from the hotel window, me laughing, him smiling at me. Written behind it, "Some loves are too real to last forever. Ayaan." I couldn't sleep for nights. The photo, the message, and the memory of his touch haunted me. I started questioning my own sanity. Was Ayaan a figment of my imagination? Had I invented him out of loneliness? But the photo proved something. Someone was with me that night. I began digging everywhere. I searched Pakistani social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, even LinkedIn using his name, the details he'd shared. Nothing. Then I remembered something. That night at the hotel, he'd briefly mentioned the name of his late mother, Nazia Malik, a professor in Lahore. I searched her, and finally a result. An old university page with her name. And there it was, in memory of Dr. Nazia Malik, survived by her son, Ayaan Malik, who tragically passed away 4 years ago. I froze. Passed away? No. It couldn't be. Not my Ayaan. The man who touched my skin and soul only weeks ago. But the death certificate was real. He had died in a car crash in Karachi, aged 22. That made him 26 now if he were still alive. I stared blankly at the screen. My heart beat faster than I could control. Was I in love with a ghost?
No.
I needed answers. So I did something wild. I flew to Pakistan. I didn't know where else to go, but I had one address listed in the obituary, Nazia Malik's family home in Lahore. I arrived at a quiet neighborhood and stood before an old wooden gate. A frail woman opened the door, clearly in her 70s. "May I help you?" she asked politely. I introduced myself, hands trembling. "I knew Ayaan. I need to understand something." Her face went pale. "You're American?" she asked softly. "Yes." She didn't seem surprised, just emotional. She invited me in. Inside, she showed me pictures of Ayaan as a boy, a teenager, a grown man. He was exactly how I remembered. I told her everything: the office, the night in the hotel, the photo, and how he disappeared. She listened silently. Then she smiled. My Ayaan always dreamed of studying and working in America. He applied so many times, but the accident took him before he got the chance. I held my tears. But I swear to you, he was with me. I felt him. I loved him. The woman looked at me with wet eyes. Then she handed me something. It was Ayaan's diary. "I've never shown this to anyone," she said. On the very last page, dated one day before his accident, he had written, "If I ever get the chance, even just once, I want to meet someone in America who understands me, who sees my soul. Maybe not in this life, but somewhere someday." I couldn't breathe. Had he crossed over just to fulfill his last wish? I flew back home. Weeks later, I visited the hotel again, room 713. To my surprise, the room was permanently closed. The manager told me, "That room's been sealed for years. Strange things happen there." I walked away in silence. That night, I stood by my apartment window. The city lights blinked below. I held the photo he sent me. I whispered into the night air, "Thank you, Ayaan, for one real night." And then, I felt it. A soft breeze brushed past me, a warm whisper near my ear. I never really left.